Hi, good morning. My name is Ibrahim Barsilai Jami. I'm an international tourist guide and I work as English private teacher every day. Welcome back with me, and today right now I will tell you one rule how to be a good speaker, how to be fluently in your conversation when you speak English. So this rule is very important because this is the basically rule when you speak English every day. This is very important and very different with the other rules. Very different from that you learn in your normal schools and your normal textbooks. So this rule is learn deeply. So let me talk about what do I mean learn deeply. Well, it's if you think about the ocean or the sea water, right? We have a shallow water which is just at the top, but then we have very deep water in the sea. It means go down very far. So what do we mean by learn deeply? Well, imagine that your heart, imagine your brains in the ocean, and we want the English to go in all the way. We want the English to go in deep in your brain, right? We want to be a part of you, just like your native language, your normal language that you speak since you were a baby, that you have been speaking since you were a baby. So that's learn deeply. Deep learning is the key to automatic speaking. So when I say automatic speaking, I mean speaking English without thinking. No translating, no thinking about grammar rules. Just speak. You just speak. It comes out easily. No thinking, no trying. You don't need to try, right? When you speak your language, you don't need to try. It doesn't feel difficult. It feels super easy, right? You want to say something, you say it. There's no translating. There's no thought. Well, that's what you want with English. Well, the key to that automatic speaking is deep learning. And the problem is in school and with the textbooks, you learn the opposite way. You learn a lot of things right in your textbooks, a lot of vocabulary words, a lot of the grammar rules. So you learn them, but you learn them very fast, and you so don't really remember them well. Maybe you say that you know grammar, maybe you say that you know these words, but you do really know them? Because when I say know, I mean you know it, but you can also use it quickly, easily, and automatically. Can you use all of your English grammar without thinking? Do you know the vocabulary so well it comes out of your mouth automatically? Again, no thinking, no translating, no stopping to think, no pausing when you speak, no strange breaks. So if you have those problems, it's okay. It's normal because you learn in school. And what happened in school with textbooks? They usually go very fast, right? Chapter 1, and then a few days later chapter 2, and those chapters have so many new words and a lot of grammar, a lot of new grammar. There is so much in one chapter of a textbook. It is a lot of information. If you're lucky, you do one chapter in a week, and then boom, on two chapters to the next week, and the next week another one, and the next week another one, and another one, and another one. And you are going very fast. And a lot of students think, oh, I'm learning very fast, this is great. The problem is you are not really learning it. You are certainly not learning it deeply. That's why you take a test, you get a good score, a high score, but when you try to really to speak to an American, a Canadian, a British person, you can't do it. Or you do it but it sounds bad. That's because you didn't learn deeply. Learn deeply, it's very important that you do in your speaking English every day. So you don't want that, you want automatic speaking. How do you learn deeply? Well, again, it's very simple. And right now I will tell you how to speak simple, easily, automatically. It is very powerful. Learning deeply really means repeating a lot. So in our system, you learn one lesson set, the same lesson set for at least 1 week, and our lesson sets, they are not like textbook chapters. You don't have 50 new words in them, okay? You have one conversation or piece of a conversation, and then you have got a mini story lesson, which we'll talk about later, and you have a vocabulary lesson, and you learn the same ones in that again. We are repeating the same stuff all the time. We do it in different ways so that you are not bored. Sometimes I teach my students and I make various various ways how to teach my students in many places in Indonesia. When I taught in Bandung, in Jakarta, in Surabaya, in Purwokerto, and many places, when I taught my students, I always using various ways and methods so they can enjoy with the lesson. You won't be bored because you get the same information, but in many different situations, in different kinds of lessons, in different ways, and you need a lot of repetition. I have again read a lot of research about this one from internet, from the book. For example, when you see a new word or a new phrase, how many times you need to hear it and understand it before you will remember it and can use it? How many times do you think it normally? 20 maybe? 10? Well, the answer is actually 30 or more. 30, at least 30 times. Sometimes I see a new word on the book when I read English book and I see a new word. I'm reading book and I see a new word, a new English word. I actually need to see that word about 30 times and basically understand it, right? Because I understand everything else, I can guess the meaning. Well, 30 times because I really know it deeply and can use it automatically. Now for you, English is not your first language. For me and you, English is not our first language. This is what we call this a foreign language. We probably need 50 times or 100 times. So now you know, maybe you see one of the problems with the school and textbooks. Probably you didn't repeat all that grammar, all those vocabulary words or phrases. You didn't repeat them enough. And when I say repeat, I don't mean studying something in a book. I mean hearing it, listening, hearing it, and then understanding it correctly. You know, and then you need to hear it again, understanding, and hear it again, and understanding it, and again, and again, and again, every time, anywhere, anytime. It goes deeper, until finally one day it's come automatic. It's happened very suddenly. In the beginning you feel like nothing is happening, right? You're listening, you know, listening was one of our big important rules, right? Probably the most important. But you need this one also. It's not just listening, it's deep listening. It's deep learning so that you are hearing again and again. So after the first 20 times you still feel like, well, nothing's happening. You know, I understand you, but my speaking is the same. It's because you need deeper learning, and the word comes out in your brain. So what we found is, with our members succeed, my students succeed in their conversation when I teach them, they need this deep learning. So if nothing's happening, nothing, and suddenly, boom! One day the words comes out automatically from your mouth. It's amazing. It's a great feeling. So that's what you want. You need, you need deep learning. You need to repeat everything you listen to. You must repeat it again, repeat it again, every day for at least 7 days. More is better. So that is again a very simple rule that I tell you this time, and this is a powerful rule that you must study and understand more deeply when you study English in your life. Okay, my name is Ibrahim Barsilai Jami. See you later. Bye bye.